Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again with the Discovery Tour for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Continuing our Discovery Tour in Attica, which is our first area that we're going to be doing. And here comes tour number 7 right now. Actually, before we start that, let's go right away to this Discovery site here as we uncover tools right over here. Okay, and we'll quickly show you the image right here. There it is. And I think there was another one right there. And the other one, I think it was just down here as well. So let me just get this one down here first. I do believe it is over here. And those are striking coins. This is an archaeological experiment on ancient Greek minting techniques. Quick little image here. Alright. We're at 34 of 76. Let me just look at the map here. See how many we have. Okay, it looks like there's 4 around here. I'm gonna go to the other Discovery site, and then we'll start the tour. Okay, we got that done. And here's the other one over here, and then we'll get this going. So the third Discovery site out of 4 is the Mine Today. It's a view of cistern and washery in Thoricos. Okay, a little short description there. The image. Alrighty, so we got 3 out of the 4 done, and now we'll go straight to the Discovery Tour right now, and this one, which is another daily life activity, the Laurion silver mines. We'll need to visit the silver mines that help make Athens' fortune and discover ancient mining practices. 6 stations to explore and 16 minutes for the estimate time. Let's start the tour.
Welcome to the silver mines of Laurion. The mines make me nervous. All those fumes can't be safe to inhale day in and day out. The Laurion silver mines were discovered between Thoricos and Cape Sunion, near Athens. They were rich in the mineral galena and provided Athens with much of the silver necessary to mint its currency. Because of this, the mines were invaluable to the city, and the resources they provided helped turn Athens into one of the most powerful states in Greece. We will meet again after you've seen what the mines have to offer. Farewell for now, wanderer.
Alright. Oh, actually, before we start, I completely forgot to turn off notifications. So let's quickly do that. There we go. See? No more than 5 seconds. Because I forgot I had them on, so especially when there's a Discovery Tour going on, I gotta make sure I turn them off. Okay, here's our first station.
Silver mines were extremely rare in ancient Greece, which only increased their importance. Athens started exploiting the Laurion silver mines at the end of the 6th century BCE and used its metal to produce its currency. Production at the mines exploded around 485 BCE when an especially rich vein was discovered. The mine's abundant silver made Athens one of the wealthiest cities in Greece. They also provided the resources necessary to build a fleet large enough to defeat the Persians at the Battle of Salamis. In short, the Laurion mines played an integral part in the emergence of Athens as a Greek superpower.
learn more about the overview of the mines. And here's the image overview of the site. Alright, and off we go to the next station.
Exploiting the mine's resources required a lot of labor. To meet this requirement and save on cost, Athens leased out mining concessions to its citizens, who had their slaves to do most of the work, alongside poor day laborers. In the 5th century BCE alone, there were anywhere from 10,000 to 30,000 people toiling in the mines of Laurion. Together, the workers managed to produce an estimated 20 tons of silver per year.
Okay, quickly learn more about the antique mine. And like I said, folks, at the end of the tour, for every single tour we're going to be doing, there will be a 3-question quiz. So get your pen and paper or pencil and paper ready to write down the 3 answers, and you can post them in the description box below if you want to. Right or wrong. And as long as they're legit answers too. Okay, let's move on. 1/3 of the way through now.
Mining in Laurion was a 2-step process. First, the ore was extracted, and then it was refined. It took about 16 kilograms of raw ore to produce a single pure silver drachma of about 4 grams. Recovered artifacts from the mines provide some insight into the specifics of the mining process. Galleries were dug to follow the veins of ore. They were small and did not offer much space for the workers. They were also hand-cut, and it's believed that it took whole days to dig only a few centimeters. Once the galleries finally reached the veins, the ore was extracted and then crushed on mortar stone to prepare it for washing.
Okay, now the image. Alright, and now to tour number 4, the next station. I'm gonna figure out some way how to get down to the next discovery site to uncover. What is this?
Exploiting the mine's resources required a lot of labor. To meet this requirement and save on cost, Athens leased out mining concessions to its citizens, who had their slaves to do most of the work, alongside poor day laborers. In the 5th century BCE alone...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Repeat. Oh, man. Well, that was a little bit of a blooper on my part. Okay, here it is. Here's our next station. The real next station is coming up just up ahead here. There we go.
Mine workers used washeries to help clean rock from the ore. The washing process required a large supply of water, but Laurion was an infamously dry region. To compensate, cisterns were built in the mining area to collect and conserve seasonal rainwater. Once enough water had accumulated, workers poured it into wooden troughs containing rock and ore. The water's flow separated the lighter grains of rock from the heavier ore, which was caught in depressions at the bottom of the trough. The newly cleaned ore was collected for refinement, and the water was redirected back into a tank to be reused later.
Okay, now some information about the washeries. Oh, not very much. There's your image. And off we go.
Once the ore was clean and dry, it was ready for smelting. Its purpose was to isolate the silver in the ore. To do this, the ore was placed in a conical furnace filled with combustible charcoal. Bellows pumped air into the furnace to control the temperature. Inside, the ore burned, emitting a toxic smoke that was evacuated through a chimney. Eventually, the silver alloy was separated from the slag and collected for the last step in the refinement process, cupellation. Cupellation removed any leftover lead from the silver. The smelted alloy was placed in a cupel, an absorbent bowl made of bone ashes. It was then put in a furnace, where it absorbed the lead and left only silver behind.
Alright, and now to the final station before the quiz.
While the mines of Laurion belonged to Athens, the city frequently leased them to private citizens, who exploited the site for anywhere from 3 to 10 years. These citizens enlisted slaves and poor day laborers to carry out most of the work. The workers had a very low life expectancy, about 3 to 5 years, due to the hazardous working conditions. The dangers they faced included toxic lead vapor in the air and lung-choking dust in the galleries. However, they were fed well enough to keep up their work, and their combined labor managed to produce an estimated 20 tons of silver a year.
Okay, now the final image description. And now it's time for the 3-question quiz.
I hope you enjoyed your trip through the mines. We talk so much of Athens' glory, but we often forget the city's power was due to tremendous amounts of work. Work that often had a great human cost. What else would you like to do?
Alright, here we go. Quiz time.
Excellent. Let's begin. What was the last step in the silver refinement process?
The last one. Don't think it's washing or extraction. It's got to be one of those two. I think I have to go with cupellation.
Yes! Cupellation removed any remaining lead, leaving only the silver behind. Now, for the second question. How did workers acquire water for the ore washing process?
I don't think they would beg Poseidon for a well. I don't think that makes any sense. I think it's they collected rainwater.
Correct. The workers used cisterns to collect the seasonal rainwater. Now, the final question. Which famous battle did the mines help Athens win?
I think almost certain it's Salamis. I don't think it's Nemea or Corona or. I think Salamis might make sense.
Correct. The Athenians used silver from the mines to finance a massive fleet for the Battle of Salamis. It's clear your visit has taught you much. A job well done, Wanderer. Farewell, Wanderer. Best of luck on your journeys.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. For the second straight tour, we got a perfect score, 3 out of 3 on the quiz. Very, very good. Now, before we go, I gotta try and find that last discovery site just around here, and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, let's see. Oh, can't be down there. Whoops. Okay, so it had to be inside the mines somewhere. Let's see where it is. Oh, okay, so it had to be deeper in. Okay. Alright, relatively simple to find. Okay. Here's the discovery site, and then we're going to wrap this video up here for sure. This one's other minerals. This was lead ingot from the Laurion mine from 8th to 6th century BCE. Okay, we'll show you the image in full. And there we go, we are done. And we only have 40 discovery sites left to go in Attica, and only 4 more tours left to go in this area too. On that note, that is officially it. And of course, for the quiz, guys, how did you guys do? 0 out of 3, 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3, or maybe 3 out of 3? Let me know in the comment section below how well you guys did on the quiz, and what do you guys think of the discovery tour so far. I think, in my opinion, this has been a really good addition. And I think compared to this discovery tour than last year, the way they added in those cinematic cutscenes, I definitely think they hit it out of the ballpark for sure. Love to see them do it again on the next Assassin's Creed game sometime next year or the following year. Alright, that's going to be it. Thank you again for watching this, and we'll see you guys next time on the next Discovery Tour event for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And remember, folks, if you're brand new to the channel, definitely hit that sub button. It's free on YouTube, of course. Notifications are also turned on by hitting that bell to stay up to date on the latest gameplay content if you are a subscriber to this channel. And a rating is greatly appreciated to support the videos as best as possible by just giving it a thumbs up, plain and simple. So until next time, thank you for watching. Take care, everybody.